Welcome to the Fantasy Pavilion, your home for fantasy sports.
You're like a circle that floats around me.
Team here, you all in the comments. Let me know what you all think. Poke some holes, right? Losh, size. He's much. Guys, thanks for watching. Losh. All right, time to go. Please tell the people the team that you back to.
Well, I can show you. That one right there.
God. I'm gonna edit that out in post, right?
Welcome to the Fantasy Pavilion. We go live in 10. Number 9.
8. Yo! 7.
Number 6.
5.
Entry.
Welcome to the Fantasy Pavilion. It's not the same without Jared introducing us, yes?
Yeah. We take it over. So
Yeah. We do now. A rogue episode, rogue review.
yeah, rogue review of game week 2, right?
Yeah, definitely. Jared rumbling on just now. He have a bit of technical difficulties. In the meanwhile, I guess we will start it up. How was game week 2 for you? How it was?
Bittersweet. It was decent. Having players we got returns, but that not having Jesus. That
Oh, you didn't have
that no, I didn't have him. That hurt me so bad.
Oh shit!
Right? Yeah. I came out with a decent score, about 66 points, I think, which is above
Without
average.
Jesus, which is good because who make up those points for you?
Honestly, like before the Liverpool game, sorry, but every single one of my players returned.
Okay.
Right. Yeah. So I had Cancelo, Captain Cancelo actually. So
Right. Okay. All right. So 22 points already there, right?
so
there.
22 points there.
That's a good captain.
Cancelo, Walker, had Martinelli, Mbeumo, and Kane. Each one of them scored. So
Okay. And Memo was a good shout though.
yeah, I had them from the beginning because I like their
good
thing.
shout.
And now going forward, like they have a really good set of fixtures, and they attack.
Yeah, they do.
And so I just happy to have one of their attackers at least.
He's
I know everyone jumping on the silver, but Mbeumo.
Is he a mid or a striker?
Nah, he's a forward. So he was my second, like my backup forward there.
Okay. Well, that's not a bad shout, you know.
Javi looking for
Javi looking for Jared. He coming just now, Javi coming just now.
Yeah, he started us off. He coming just now. So we'll see how his team
He'll put on
do
his
too.
makeup. He'll look nice, you know.
Yeah.
Javi, tell us how you did in your game week now. Tell us how you went. For me, I scored 73, which was a bit better than last week.
Yeah.
I had Jesus Hall, obviously, Martinelli, James Cancelo, I had Raya in the back, which was a good shout.
Yeah, that was a good shout.
Points. Yeah.
Right, I had Sanchez in the back too, so I got my.
Well, honestly, I don't know if you guys remember, but I had mentioned rotating Sanchez and Raya before Ward had come out of the woodworks with
right
option, right? And rotating Raya and Sanchez looks like the way to go going forward because as two starting keepers who good fixtures, keeping clean sheets, performing well, I think that's the way going forward. And if a wild card, I might bring back that rotating keeper vibe.
Like Linesh 71 with a blank captain there. That's the season though. Yeah.
I saw a stat how Salah never scores or hardly ever returns in game week 2.
Game week 2, yeah. So we mentioned that last week, in the preview.
The curse continues. The curse continues.
But then Kane doesn't score in September and he actually get a goal, right?
Well, not in September, in August, you mean?
In August.
Yeah. He actually had a goal. Yeah, Spurs playing.
Yeah. Chelsea.
He said that he scored. It was always good to score a last minute winner.
Oh yeah, whether there's a draw. No, he said it's always good to score a last minute goal, whether it's a draw or win.
Okay,
It
so
doesn't
the
matter. Yeah,
picture I saw was
he
out
did
of
say
context.
Oh yeah, it was
Okay,
He did say no matter if it was a draw or I think that last minute,
Yeah,
it's always
that was
very emotional. So
that game was an intense game. I would say Spurs would kind of get away with it.
oh
If I'm
yeah,
being
we
honest
got
with you.
away. Yeah,
Yeah, if I'm being honest with you,
I don't give
Spurs
any
get
doubt
away with
about
it.
that. So
Yeah, so I think I saw somebody tweet about how Ben Crellin said, and I'll quote him. He said, "The English Premier League started off more exciting than Fantasy Premier League because for everybody, the points train around wherever in FPL, but in EPL, the game's intense. Yeah, the league going to be a nice league this season. We thought Bournemouth, Nottingham Forest, and Fulham were whipping boys. So
Brentford
far
up
they're
in
doing
second
good.
place, third place, and
Yeah,
yeah.
so far they're doing good. They're doing good. So it's going to be a real rock and roll season. So I'm excited for that.
But yeah, let's
FC
jump
one.
into it. Yeah.
Yes, let's kick it off. Yeah, start you off now.
Aston Villa, Everton. Jared and I talked about this. It was either going to be a really quiet game or a high scoring game. And well, yeah. Three goals in it. Right. Everton still looking a little bit sus. Who got the goal for them?
Real sus.
Yeah.
They actually had their own goal, so the ex-player
Oh,
scored
so
for
it's
them.
just Owana with the. Oh, right. Luka Dean had the own goal, yeah.
Yeah.
So
Late
that
in
was
the
a bit
game as well.
unfortunate.
But this fella that came on, Onana, right?
Yeah, he's good. Yeah, he was one of the last signings.
Yeah, he just recently signed a midfielder, 5.2 I think he costed, and he's supposed to be a dynamic midfielder, just like a Doucouré in a sense. So it could be a good shout going forward if
and
he
Everton
has that
fixtures not
intensity.
looking too bad once they get their act together.
That's the thing. I don't know if they will. That's the problem I'm having with them. I don't know if they will. Lampard does not inspire confidence in me at all.
Yeah. Right now, I'm looking at that Patterson guy in the back just because he's another 4.0 playing.
He's an next 4.2, yeah. I agree.
Yeah.
That's a good enabler to have. So Everton plays Nottingham Forest, which is actually not a bad shout, yeah? It could be a 0-0. That's a perfect game for Everton to keep a clean sheet. At least get back some form because they have no recognized strikers. The strikers up top is who? Calvert-Lewin is injured. And up top, I think they're playing Gray up top. I can't be sure. I cannot say
something like that, yeah.
Yeah.
So,
and
Aston Villa, though. Aston Villa did pretty well.
I think they switched their formation.
Yeah, but I'm not seeing, what's his name, Watkins on this. Watkins actually got the 2 assists.
Yeah, he had 11 points this game week.
Yeah, so he was on the top scoring. Yeah, he had 2 assists in this game. So even though it's not showing that he did have a big impact in the game, when they.
Yeah, that's cool.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Right. So Ings and when they already the scorers in this.
So we're not seeing too much from Coutinho, from Ramsey, usual suspects.
So I think the two main players that people had was Coutinho, Cash, and Coutinho and Cash.
Yeah, I think so.
And Bailey. So
but the Bailey one is a tough one.
Yeah, that's a hard one. Yeah.
He's not performing. He's not getting
that
minutes.
Bailey and that Neto from preseason, everyone was talking about that.
Yeah, I
just didn't go short.
The hype and I'm feeling right now.
Yeah.
But going forward, I think Gerrard gonna try to play it with Ings and Watkins mainly, and try to push those two as his star players to continue behind them to kind of get the game going now. So yeah.
But looking like is the attack, Ings and Watkins. Hopefully they continue. Yeah. Ings had an awesome goal.
Yeah.
But then almost all of Ings' goals look good. So
I think the only problem I have with Ings strikers that are not Haaland/Kane and Jesus is a lot of teams are not set up for 3 strikers. Only set up for 2. So
I might actually set up right this week with my 2 transfers. I might set up with 3.
Well, right. So that's what I'm saying. So people now being last year we didn't have no strikers to play with, no consistent strikers. This year we starting off with 2 main picks and a third option coming up with the performances of the strikers so far. So the template may switch back again to 3 up top and less in the back because people conceding goals. Liverpool, Chelsea, etc.
Hence why I'm looking at that same Patterson pick there.
So I mean, just keep that in mind going forward. The template might change again, or you should. And if you want to get ahead of it, look at the third striker option and see if you can get your team set up like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me check the next game. Welcome, Jared.
big. I must say Bailey was a preseason fraud though, but that's all I
Yeah, he
would
was.
say.
He was not
Huge,
Ken Ram. I was hoping for. He was not.
huge fraud, boy.
He was not. He
Yeah,
was not.
but honestly, the
That was
preseason
sad. It
I
was
still
sad.
think is still 50-50 with preseason form and this. Like,
I do rate it, but I
yeah,
really do
no, but
rate it.
50-50 again is a flip of a coin. They can't really. You see, it was the only data we had in the beginning, right?
It's
Yeah,
that's
but remember
that's the
that's
thing.
data
Yeah.
without having a goal to go towards.
Yeah,
You have
yeah,
nothing
yeah,
to
yeah.
win. You're not
Yeah,
doing
it have nothing to
anything.
win. Yeah,
So it
Agreed.
don't.
Agreed. Agreed.
Yeah,
Agreed.
it's no
Agreed. Agreed.
point. It's no
yeah.
point. I really don't believe in
Yeah.
preseason.
Well, this was the game everybody was looking to cash in some points, right? Everyone
Foden
brought in
robbers.
Haaland
Foden
for this.
robbers. Yeah. Foden rob.
Yeah.
Foden robbers. A
Um.
Haaland goal, to be honest.
Yeah.
Against great. 4-0 to City against City. This is why City wins titles easily, or wins it often because they just manage the game, make it a training exercise, and just scores goals for fun. So and seeing that De Bruyne are fully fit for the season, it's tough to see them not in the top two or even winning the title. But I mean,
Are
the
you all
season's still young.
tempted by De Bruyne?
Since
It's
before the
just
season start, but he's too expensive.
yeah.
But since before the
But
season
now
start, yeah.
now that another 13 point we're not looking
Nah,
too
that's
great.
just one game week. That's
I just
one.
want him, alright. I know you were
No,
saying
I
before
mean,
he wasn't looking too lively either, but
That's one
now he
game
looked
week.
lively in
yeah.
the first game,
I
but
am tempted. I could afford it. It is very tempting. But De Bruyne, this is De Bruyne first big hole. He didn't do much last game, so
No, he got
you
assist
know
last game too.
that's
So
not much compared to scoring. So
well, it's like
nah,
I
if De
want goal
Bruyne,
scorers. Me want no assist.
De
I want
Bruyne and
goal.
Haaland they just swap roles. So last game
Yeah,
De Bruyne got the assist. This game Haaland got the
yeah.
assist.
I can't risk
yeah.
that for so much
True,
money.
true.
No. I need a goal
Yeah.
scorer.
Yeah, it's tough. It's real tough to watch people or players score loads of points and you don't have them now. Or you can fit them in your team
Or the
easily.
FOMO.
Yeah,
Yeah.
correct. So you have Salah, who didn't perform this week. You have a free transfer. You're watching De Bruyne pull 14 points. Are you gonna pull the trigger? That's something that would
Nah,
nag
don't
you.
make sense.
Not
Don't make-
necessarily you, but people would nag people to say, well, let me make the transfer now and hope for the best. But it will really be seeing how it works out in the end. To be honest.
I would
Right.
say
So what?
give Shami. I would say give Salah a apply, but we'll reach here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I would say
He
I
not
would
going
say the same
anywhere
thing.
for me yet, but
Same thing. Same thing.
yeah, and they have a nice set of fixtures coming up. So I just
Well,
a double up on the back door. That's my problem.
that
And
is what
they
I
concede.
won't
Liverpool.
recommend. Yeah,
Yeah,
Liverpool.
yeah. I have Trent and Robbo. So
yeah, that one I won't recommend. But yeah,
yeah.
big up Edison for no reason, just saying clean sheet points.
6 points. 6
Chavez,
points.
right? 4 saves from Chavez, so you scrape out 1 point there. Cancelo, big up Cancelo. I have Cancelo. Big up all the time.
I captain Cancelo this game.
What? He was a smarter man than me.
Yeah.
Well, I will reveal my captain. But you'll see it when they put the pick on the show my team.
Yeah.
Big up the defense. We were talking about Ake off air. I like Ake for a while now. Looking decent. De Bruyne, 14 points in the bag. My goodness.
Yeah.
Gundogan with 10. Not someone who always pop up. Foden.
But Gundogan, they're talking about Gundogan because Bernardo
7.5.
might leave.
Yeah,
And
Bernardo
Bernardo might
leaving.
leave.
Yeah.
So
No, he's not
Gundogan.
leaving yet because City want 100
Yeah.
mil for him and Barca had to sell all the TV rights to get that money. So I don't know
Yeah.
what will play off.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Big up Foden. Now he's a thorn. No, he's not
Yeah.
thorn in my side, but he's a thorn in other people's side because people always feeling FOMO with Foden. I could care less. I don't really want Foden on my team.
I
so I don't
honestly
feel a
had Foden in the beginning and I settled for Grealish.
Yeah, I
No,
don't
well,
feel a
here's my take on this City midfield, right? And the foremost, City scores loads of goals.
Yeah.
The midfield tends to. From last year, we saw that the midfield is the bulk of the scoring, right? Foden, De Bruyne, Gundogan, etc. Right? Silva. This season looks like it's going to be the same thing, but I predict that half of the goals that the midfield scores no transfers onto Haaland as the season goes on, right? And that's why I feel comfortable missing a City midfielder versus and having Haaland versus not having Haaland, and I need to have a City midfielder to make up for that coverage. If you understand what I mean?
yeah.
Yeah. So that's the logic behind the FOMO is yes, a senior City midfielder scoring points, but if you have Haaland, your odds are you're going to cover the points that are being scored by the midfielders, basically.
Right.
Now, the
Yeah.
only thing I would say with that, the thing with midfield, with City, City's so annoying. Foden score, they will win again 8-0. Foden mightn't even score one of them goals, or De Bruyne ain't
No,
score one of
agreed,
them goals.
Agreed. Yeah.
Friggin' Gundogan come
Yeah.
out of nowhere and score. What the
Gordon
hell?
and Rodrigo and all
Right?
those guys. Yeah.
Yeah, Rodrigo's
So,
come and score a brace, all
Yeah.
kind of nonsense. Whoever
Yeah.
Rodrigo.
No,
So,
but
Rodri,
now,
sorry.
Rodri, yeah, sorry.
now, yeah, out of that 8 City goals, if Haaland plays 45 minutes, you will get at least one return from Haaland himself in that 8. Forget the City
Yep.
mids, but the Haaland himself, he will get at least one goal out of that 8.
I mean, he started off bigger and then he come along to assist. I think next game week he again like he going down or you come back up or
Well, he plays a good defense in Newcastle next year, so he'll have
Yeah.
to fight for his goals.
They'll
yeah.
have to play. They will have to start whipping in balls for him to score against Newcastle. Like, can't do that passing
Yeah.
on the ground nonsense with him.
No,
Yeah,
he had to bully Seth Botman. And
right.
Dan
Well, I was saying he
although
bully them in the air. He's
yeah,
a
but
bully in the air.
he's 6'3", 6'4". Danburn is 6'7", Botman is 6'2", 6'3". So it's gonna be a nice battle, eh?
Yeah.
That's gonna be a nice game to watch.
But I see men like Giroud
I still-
out-jump taller men, dog. So who's Haaland was? Come on.
No,
I honestly didn't
yeah.
watch him before in the Bundesliga, but I find like he need that space though to score.
No,
Like when he
he's
cramp
a-
up in the box,
You
he
see,
not
he's a typical striker where any ball in the air is helpful, but those kind of teams don't play that kind of football. If
Yeah.
they cannot overthink with Haaland. Just whip the ball, whip the friggin' ball.
No, but
Whip
he
the
is
ball.
also a very, very, very good in behind runner.
Because
He
you
Oh
have
yeah,
pace.
yeah. That's what I
Yeah,
can
have
see. Yeah,
pace.
he has
He
pace
has
and
that
that stride
gallop
and that
marvel.
step. Yeah.
Yeah, that
but you
gallop,
can't
that
wait.
gallop.
Yeah, but you can't wait for teams to get that space. It's hard to get space for that. If you just whip the ball and what's the worst that'll happen? You whip the ball, you go in, you foul, they put their hand on the ball.
Yeah.
Something will happen.
No, I
And
agree.
well,
I agree.
and this season it has so many own goals, it might just go
Because
for
own goals, you
so.
never know, dog. But they don't
Yeah.
play that. They only play that if it's desperate. So, all right, we'll see. I want to
Well,
take
that
a
Newcastle
quick.
team will make them decide to change tactics a little bit.
Yeah. Well, I hope Pep overthink it and Newcastle get something. I want Newcastle to struggle.
I hope so too for my
Yeah.
team.
Me too.
But Bournemouth,
What you
we didn't say anything about Bournemouth. Bournemouth played decent-ish, but they played good in the first game. But as I said, against City is a whole different game.
It's against City, yes, against City.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
Of course, if greatest team in London,
This was
face off
exciting.
against the
This game was a
Foxes,
big,
as
exciting
usual. Arsenal Leicester is always exciting. Always.
Agreed,
I think I
agreed.
can
This
say
was
that now.
seesaw
I
straight
can
through.
say that
It
now.
was,
Now, this
yeah.
was not the most exciting one, but this up there. Maybe the third most exciting game we ever played against them. Because you can't forget opening day 3 or 4 seasons ago when we had the 5-4 against them and Giroud scored the winning goal. That was a mad day. Lacazette made his debut. That was a crazy day, right? And they were up, they were leading, and we had to come back, all kind of craziness. So that was the most exciting game. But this, of course, was good, and especially with a Leicester that looking a little sus with all the transfers out and whatnot, and injuries.
And Jared's favorite player scored a good double haul there, a little 12 points.
Yeah, understand? Of course. Yes. Frig you. But yeah, though. So the defense, so of course, Arsenal conceded. So, man, Justin, I think I had an assist, so big up Justin all the time. This invisible guy scored 12 points, so yeah, great for him. Martinelli, 8 points. Big up Jesus,
Amazing
19
pick,
points.
Yeah.
Whoever captain him.
Oh, God.
Congrats,
I mentioned
congrats.
before, I have a buddy I'll be playing against who introduced me to it. He had Jesus captain and KDB vice captain.
I mean,
It was
90
ridiculous.
Well, I know
90
somebody
points.
amongst us who captain KDB, but we will get
I
there.
know.
Oh yeah, I had to
Make
play
that.
him. I had to play him in one of the leagues.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, that was my head-to-head.
Ian Nacho assists. I know someone who has Ian Nacho, a guy who came up to me asked me for some advice. He brought in Ian Nacho by himself. I didn't tell him anything. I didn't tell him to take him out. And he started him. He got a little vital 4 points there. So I said, so I messaged him and said, a good pick. That's a good pick. Madison, of course. So Madison has
playing
been
good.
consistent so
Yeah, he
far.
been real good. Yeah.
Consistent so far. Something to
Yeah.
keep in mind, especially now. See, I was staying away from Leicester. You all know I love Vardy to death. I was staying away from Leicester because I was worried about the defense. But they're scoring goals, which is what
the midfield
all
and
we
the
care
strike
about.
actually.
Yeah, that's all we
cannot
care about. Vardy had an assist last week, nothing this time. but he was causing trouble. He was menacing.
What happened to Barnes? Why Barnes not in this?
I don't know if
he
he's
injured?
injured, boy. I don't know if he's
Yeah, as if
injured.
it's a knock. I think it's a
I'm
knock.
not sure. But
Yeah,
you see
it's a
how
knock.
in Acheo and Daka performing,
Yeah, bro.
kind of get in and around the
And one of
touches and things.
players are
They
like
both cheap. They both cheap.
just very cheap too, and he playing good.
Yeah, he played
So
decent too, but I find he was deeper this game than the last game.
yeah, the first game he was a
Yeah,
lot
because
stronger.
they had
Yeah.
help NDD and them
Yeah.
out now, boy.
Yeah.
Because they can't leave Madison to do that. You understand? So he had to help.
Nah.
Yeah. But I mean, I must say big up. And but Ward got 4 points, so was saved, sorry. Ramsdale no save, so 1.1.
Yeah, imagine a keeper coming over 1 point after scoring 4. But then yeah, the amount of shots Arsenal had on them. So.
And that is why I like low keepers. Now I wouldn't go as low as Ward, but I love them because look again, the premium keeper Ramsdale, no saves. He conceded 2 goals. The one who conceded 4 goals still get some saves there. So they'll be the busier ones. I like them. You get a vital 1 point. They're a vital 1 point.
So
Real
you
vital.
think it's time we go to 3 Arsenal assets, or we sticking with the 2 for now?
No. All right.
Look at Arsenal
we can
fixtures
tackle that.
in general,
Arsenal
great, yeah.
fixtures are
How about we
amazing.
talk about it more
Yeah.
in preview?
Yeah, we can talk about it in preview, but no, we
Yeah.
can touch it quick because we always
Touch it quick, yeah.
ask you all here
Yeah.
who looking good for moving forward. And
Yeah.
I think if you want, no, I'm not tripling up because to me, I think there are other assets around that I can spread it. So in case those 3 or 2 out of the 3 blank, I won't be mad, right? Because it is a chance the 3 you pick none do anything at all.
Yeah,
But
agreed.
Jesus and Martinelli.
Yeah,
That's all I will
so
say.
I
That's
thought
all
of
I will say.
Martinelli. I need to get Jesus now already. As much as I was trying to avoid it, I need to get him now. So
I started off with both of them as well, and I was so glad I did that because
yeah,
they're going good so far.
Now, I had to big up Kevin. Kevin did predict this. I was telling him, nah, you're
Yeah.
mad off. True,
Yeah,
all that
I
thing.
did
I was
say
telling
that,
him, but he did say, nah, it'll be a 0-0 draw. He said, I said, but it was a good game.
it was still a good game.
Just couldn't, it was a solid game. Just obviously nothing playoff. Veltman, a name that, we do talk
Look
much
at
of, but,
Pope.
solid.
Look at Pope goals. How we have 10 goals? 10
We come
points.
in there, we come in there.
I know
right?
seeing the
Big
points
up-
there. I was like,
Big
wow.
up
Yeah,
Sanchez,
yeah.
6 points. Pope, my friend, made 5 saves, 3 bonus points, and the clean
Wow.
sheet
Yeah.
and played the full 90. Come on!
Since they had no goals, they keep a clean sheet and he make all those saves to get the 3 bonus
Is Nick
points.
Pope,
Wait,
bro?
He just
yeah,
edged
but
it, he just edged it.
Brighton had 5 shots on target. So much?
You're
What do
being
you mean?
surprised.
Welbeck.
these
Welbeck is
fellas
a
popping
menace
little
these days,
chances
horse.
now,
Yeah,
Welbeck
Welbeck
is a
is
menace
bad.
these days. Welbeck is
They're
doing
doing
real
bad.
good. Welbeck is
And
a real
I
menace.
think Brighton trying to sell Mupé to Nottingham Forest. That means they're
Who they
5.5
want
strike.
so again? They get Dennis.
Hey,
No,
Nottingham have
Mopey.
Dennis now. Nottingham have a... If you watch Nottingham attack no dread, it's ridiculous, you know?
We will touch on them just now, but
Yeah.
I started so if Brighton loses Mupé, that means a 5.5 striker Undav gonna be even more appealing because he has more
Right.
chance for minutes,
Right.
right? And it's Brighton playing good football. I mean, it could be something good for us,
Hey, Javid in your
And
league,
Brighton.
boy. Javid in your
Brighton,
league,
yeah,
boy.
Javid
Catch a little win, right.
Yeah.
Hey,
He'll do good.
I think I get one too, yeah.
Jared must have
Yeah,
played,
I get
man,
my first win. I think I get my
Nah,
first win today
yeah.
too, yeah. So
Well
Okay,
done, well
okay,
done.
okay.
I still searching for
Yeah.
mines in our league, but we'll bring up that just now. Right. So any assets going forward? Trippier is the man, the mythic
Yes.
legend. Pope the man, the
Yes.
mythic legend. Who else? Talk to me.
Botman.
All right.
He's a good one to
Botman,
keep an eye
yeah,
on.
he's a good one,
I
yeah.
think he's 5 million. Is he 5 million or 4
He might be, yeah.
4.5. I think he might be 4.5, I'll tell you.
If
I'll
anybody
check it
has Wilson, you tell them keep Wilson.
Wilson is always
the
a good shout, so
fixtures are looking
the fixture's not good
promising,
though. The fixtures get real hard.
Oh,
Yeah,
this
no,
week.
after this,
it get
after
iffy,
this
it get
is
iffy.
very difficult. I might just keep Trippier, but get rid of Bruno and Wilson. But I might keep Trippier.
It's a good question, because
But
if
Pope
you
is a solid one to keep because he will make the
keep
saves.
him for
Yeah,
sure
you make
because
the
save
point.
points.
He'll get him
But I
save
think
point.
Just keep him.
I
Don't
think
buy
if
him to
you-
bring him in, but keep him.
If you wait till game week 6 to make your Newcastle transfers, you might be on
4.5, yeah. Kyle's saying 4.5 there. So
Yeah, you can't go wrong with that. What do you mean? No vex at
yeah,
all.
that's not bad.
Yeah, well, yeah. For shizzle.
Brentford have real nice.
Shizzle whistle, Brentford
And once they
looking
continue like this, yeah, they're like the new.
Best.
Yeah.
Best. Yeah. You understand? Right.
Yeah,
Next
yeah,
up. Now
yeah.
this one, true man. I won't lie. This one was unexpected. And I'm glad for Southampton to get their first points on the board, but this one was really good. Kyle Walker Peters, my fed up talk about him. I
He
love
scored a
this
good
young
goal,
man.
boy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
everybody
what?
happy that he
Good
scored.
goal.
Yeah,
Good
yeah.
goal. Good
Bro,
goal.
I love this
Good
young man.
goal.
He wouldn't do it all the time. I always big him
Good
up. So I'm
goal.
glad he backed me up this week. And he make me look good because I always big him up. I love that. And we did call some names in this one. I covered last show. We did call a few names here.
Yeah.
Aribo, I'm
We got
not familiar with Aribo, won't lie, but
He's
big
from
up to him.
Rangers. He's
Yeah.
He's
Big
a
up, big up.
kind of attacking midfielder, and I think Southampton playing him on the right hand side
Mm.
of the front three if they pin a front three. And yeah, but he's carried the ball well. He's a good dribbler.
Right. Well, good.
That ball is
Might be
flukish,
something to, but we have to see how
he's a kind
Southampton
of Ezzy.
overall.
You know Ezzy and how they see this.
Right. Yes, Ezzy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
kind
yeah.
of vibe by that now. But he kind of
Okay.
silky feet. Can he be bigger?
Solid.
So he's kind of push around players and thing.
Okay. Solid.
Yeah.
Big up. Big up Armstrong and big up Mara. So they got some.
Sekumara, yeah, the new
points
striker.
there.
He did well.
So solid. Of course.
Now Leeds
Messi-
have some nice fixtures coming up too, so you can start looking at there after the
True.
Chelsea match.
True. Bazumu would have gotten 3 saves, so 2 points finished there, and Messi no saves or 1 point. Now, Strujic would have gotten an assist for Leicester there. Rodrigo, very
Rodrigo
consistent
is
so
on,
far.
yeah,
On point.
3 goals in 2 games.
Right?
Yeah?
He has
So-
2 goals. And I think especially because Bamford and Arison and these guys, they're now pulling away the defenders,
Yeah.
taking man.
But I think Bamford pick up a small injury as well.
Yeah, as
So
usual,
Rodrigo,
no surprise.
Rodrigo will
Yeah,
push up
boy.
higher, yeah. Yeah, Rodrigo will be
So
higher
then
up the
that
pitch.
means Rodrigo playing out of position
Yeah.
right now because he's a
Yeah.
6.0
Yeah.
or 6.1 because his price.
He went up to 6.1, yeah.
Yeah.
I
So
actually
he's a
bought him in
6.1.
my first week in my second team.
Right.
And brought him out. So he was good.
Rodrigo is in my. Do I have him? Yes, Rodrigo in my draft team with Shamir
Yeah.
and them.
Nah, you get through Rodrigo.
Get
Yeah.
through though. I can't remember who I dropped. I dropped somebody. I could never see it. And I was
But
like,
keeping
Yeah,
out of
boy.
position, further up the pitch, getting chances, and this lead side gonna be conceding goals but scoring goals.
but scoring,
Yeah.
just like
That's
when
their
you
vibe
first
this
started
season.
off.
And they
Yeah,
still,
it's
they
like
still
this
keeping
season.
still keeping the amount of goals kind of minimum. It's not
Yeah,
that bad of a
yeah.
defense.
And I think,
Yeah.
if I'm honest with you, I think Southampton might be the same way, conceding and scoring. Mightn't be as attractive as Leeds,
Mm-hmm.
right? The chances might be as attractive as Leeds, but they're going to concede and score as well. Hard luck, Paul.
Paul.
Yeah, Paul. Hard luck.
Paul,
rough,
big
that
up,
rough,
Paul.
that
Thanks
rough.
for coming through, bro. Woo!
Yeah, that rough.
Broski,
Yeah.
Lowski. Out.
That rough.
Everybody had to pause for that one. Yeah.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
so we feel the pain, bro. But don't worry, I know you can catch yourself and pick yourself back up. I know you know the game damn well lost, but damn. Yeah, that's a tough.
It was a good buy.
It was a good,
Yeah,
it was a good
it was a
punt.
good
It
buy.
was a
It's
good
just
punt because I mean
Darwin,
Darwin was
the
looking
South
good.
African, the South American flair.
But I'm on true off my boy Trent. Can I get assist from Trent today, boy? He's so mad, boy. But we'll get it. We'll get there. We'll get there. Ghost, boy. But big
Let
up
me leave
Leeds.
before the Liverpool talk start because
Yeah. I go. I wanna jam yet. But big up Leeds.
Yeah.
Leeds now what? 4 points, correct? If I'm not wrong, because they won the first
Possibly,
game.
yeah. Possibly,
Yeah, I think they won the
Alright,
first
so-
one. So
And everybody, I was writing off Leeds mentally, so I glad this. I see this.
yeah,
is why you have to
I
wait.
started to see. Yeah, I
That's why you have to
wrote
wait
them up
for
in the beginning. I'm
season
glad
to
to see
start.
they
You
doing
have
good.
to wait for the season to start. You have to wait. You can't rush the brush there. You have to wait for the season to start. Right, Wolves for them. Now, of course, the greatest goalkeeper, the second greatest goalkeeper, because Pope is the greatest goalkeeper in the world. I don't care what nobody say. Sa, you all know I love Sa, but I really couldn't touch Wolves this season because I had better goalkeeping options. But Sa again with another early double pointer last season. Same thing, second game against Southampton, 14 points. And now second game against Fulham, 15 points with a huge monumental boss penalty save. Love to was a Saturday death, boy. Oh, could I use that 15 points? Damn!
Nah, he body. I think he got
But you had to say it at the expense of another big striker. So one of your favorite strikers
well,
now.
of course, he say, but we'll get there.
Yeah,
Big up Collins, bonus points. Big up Kilman, bonus points. The defense did well. So we see in life without Cody, right? I know, of course, nothing to talk about in attack.
I want to say it is a back for the play now, and a back 3.
Well, sometimes they
It's a
play
back four.
5. Well, yeah, they play 5 and put it
Nah.
20 minutes, or they play 4.
No,
They
not
play all
even,
kind
not
of
even,
madness.
not even, not even. I think I'm going to large are trying to play a back four. Johnny and Rennie back.
Yeah,
And if anything, then Docker might split the centre backs during the game.
yeah.
But this lay lineup as a back four, from what I know, from what I'm seeing.
I shocked
So-
Bolly not getting a sweat, boy. Bolly can't make
Nah,
this kind
Kilman
of
and Collins is their
Yeah.
centre back pair now.
Yeah, but Bolly was the main man, but then he got injured, so that would throw him
Yeah.
off there.
And
Big up
took a
Fulham.
clean sheet.
Yeah, big
Don't
up
expect that to
Fulham.
last long.
Big
Don't
up
expect that to
Fulham.
last long.
Yeah, big up Fulham.
That won't
I'm really
happen
glad
often.
for them.
Won't happen
So that's 2 points in the bag. You know, a big draw against a certain team, and then they come here and draw again. So and they could have, so they're not looking too terrible. Andreas looking all right. I'll keep him tough on the Mitrovic owners. I have Mitrovic in my draft. Forget you all. I brought him in last minute.
And Andreas flagged as well, yellow. He should be alright. But
he should be alright though. Should be alright. Not
Yeah.
frightened. Should be alright.
Yeah, Shemi too bad.
A solid 60, Paul. Yeah, well, more
Yeah,
than you.
not bad, not bad,
You'll
not bad
see.
at all, not
We'll
bad
reveal
at all.
our points in a bit. You're almost there. All right, let's move on. So big up Fulham, big up Wolves, and no assets from them as yet. Maybe just Andreas because he's cheap, but we'll leave it there. Now this
was insane. I messaged in the group. I was like, are y'all watching this game?
I watch the first half. I watch the first half.
That's all you need to watch. That's all that everything happened in the first half.
Brentford,
No,
4.
but the second half. Before
Man,
you continue, right? The second half of Brentford game, I would say arguably was even more impressive than the first. Now, let me tell you why, right? Man is supposed to come back out and blaze Brentford to at least to score some goals. Brentford control the game,
Yeah, they did.
right? They control that game. They had the game on lockdown. Looked like they was playing against some minor league team or something. Man, you had some chances, but nothing threatening. Brentford played an amazing game of football. I don't lie to you, it was one of the best performances I ever seen them put on since they reached the Premier League.
Since that 3-all draw against you. Yeah.
Correct.
Correct.
They bossed this game. Everyone in the players played well. Everyone.
And they defended really well. They put their bodies
Yeah.
on the line. Now, Man U did put on a little pressure in the second half. A little bit.
Expected.
Not too high, about maybe a 60 psi. Nothing too high.
Yeah.
But they really tried. They tried what they could, barring that huge mental block. Man U right now it is deeper than rap, according to Charles Gambino. Deeper than rap. It's something else going on. It's not the football because they have a real good team on paper. Football is not one on paper, I know. But they have this team you're watching here could cause trouble to anybody on any given day. Right? Especially with that midfield. Right? Minus McTominay, of course. But
And this was the same thing you and I was hoping for Brentford.
I really shocked. But this is what we wanted. I told you about
they played like this last year and they
big
continue.
up
That's
the
great.
silver. I did talk about the silver. Big up the silver
did.
every time. Me is back with a solid, good team. I feel like watching me. 14 mother-blegging points though. But big up my dog Raya. Raya is my current keeper. 4 saves. I tell you, he's a save machine. Must have Raya in the team. Right? Must. Jensen,
And if none of that's selling it, they have perfect fixtures coming up now too.
So I must say, this fraud, consistent points he assisted last game.
He's playing good though. He's playing real good.
That was a boss assist for Mbeumo though.
Yeah.
Woo! That ball, boy.
Good.
That ball from the back, and he just take it on one time past
it was like 3 or 4 passes.
That was a FIFA pass, a true ball.
It was a one long ball from the back, and then his ball to Mbeumo, and that was it. And Mbeumo would have missed them chances last season, because he was missing them on the play chances.
They're looking up for it.
I have Mbeumo, so big.
I have Mbeumo as well too.
Yeah,
so.
Kevin and I did talk about him. I say, no, we go take a chuck on him, and we chuck on him.
Yeah.
Right, so big up Mbeumo all the time.
My option was Mbeumo or one of the Nottingham guys, and I went with Mbeumo instead. So I was happy for that. So
barring the defenders, I wish my CXC sheet looked like this Man U team. Right? Look at these ones and twos, right? Like a DJ. Ones and twos. Minus Martinez and them with the minus ones. What they hit. Look at this sheet. This is a brilliant CXC sheet here. One in Kem, and one in Bayer. Look at this sheet now. But tough, boy. And of course, now I'm not going to say anything about this guy. You'll know how I feel. I just leaving it there. Right? Fraud. He should go. Let him go somewhere. But nobody wants him. But we'll leave that there. Assets from Brentford, though. The silver. Tempting. I know people need some cheap midfielders. I know Andreas was the guy. Who else was some guys that people chasing midfield? Maybe a Bruno G, Martinelli, but the Silva consistent so far. Now it was a fluke goal,
It was a
but
fluke
Yeah.
goal a bit. Yeah, it
but
was.
but he has been consistent so far. Right, that's the
Yeah.
point. You can't score if you
The
don't shoot.
second
He
goal,
took the shot.
the first game week he did come on. He didn't start the first game week. He came on
Correct,
and he scored.
correct, and he
And now they gave
scored.
him the chance and
And
he
he gave
scored
him
the
a
first
chance
goal.
and he scored.
Yeah,
So he
but
might,
Yeah. So,
you never know. But
if
Damsgaard in and about.
yeah,
I don't know who
yeah.
Damsgaard will
if
take over for.
he's an attacking mid, so he'll be up and about there.
Yeah, I think he will be looking at his place,
Silver
the silver
spot.
place.
Yeah.
But
And if you're looking at purely stats, the Silver had 2 goals from an XG of 0.07 or something like that. So 2 goals, 2 shots. He don't pop many now. So
Right.
yeah.
like
Well, the clinical.
But the same thing Shamir said earlier about people moving to a three in front now. You could look at Mbemo and you could look at
yeah,
Tony now.
Tony.
Because those are fairly cheap strikers
Yeah.
who
And
perform.
their fixtures not
Yeah.
too sus.
And the
coming.
fixture is
Yeah.
good too, yeah.
Fiction
So,
too bad at all. Yeah.
Yeah, they have,
Agreed.
they're not too terrible because their next game is against Fulham. So that should be sweet
yeah,
away.
that would be a nice, yeah.
Fulham away. And then they have Everton at home.
Yeah.
And then
so
they have Palace away. So,
yeah,
bruh,
so it actually decent,
bruh.
yeah. Decent.
I might triple up on Brentford. I don't know, Raya. Right.
Brentford actually third in the standings, yeah. So
Nottingham Forest 1, West Ham 0. Woo!
yeah.
Penalty save.
Another double pointer
Oh,
from
and a
goalkeeper,
penalty save, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I watched this game brilliant. Nottingham was defending off the socks
Yeah.
because West Ham couldn't buy a goal.
No,
It's not to
they
say
couldn't-
West Ham
they
didn't
couldn't,
try.
nah.
It's
Yeah,
not
they
to say
tried
West
hard,
Ham
but
didn't
they
try.
couldn't.
West Ham couldn't buy
Why
a
did
goal.
Rice take the shot though?
I
No,
think
and he's a great player, and he's a
I
great
think
footballer,
he's the penalty taker.
and he's a
Really?
great
Compared to
footballer.
Bowen and all of them?
No, and
No,
he's
I
a
If
think
you
he's
have
the
all of those
penalty
attacking forwards
Let
and
me
those
hear all
guys.
Let me hear all
Yeah.
you now. I've been insufferable on purpose. All you know why? All I like to talk to him about Rice, no foot. That was a terrible penalty.
Yeah, I don't know why they had so many other
Yeah.
options. Coney
No, but
came
I
on,
don't know-
Coney could have taken it. Anybody else could have taken it.
I don't know if he's the designated penalty taker.
I
that's
think
the
he
thing.
is. I think
Yeah,
and he
that's
missed
why.
one
Ever
last
since,
season.
I swear Antonio and Bowen and Bowen would have
I
been the
thought
striker.
at least Antonio would have taken it because I was excited. I was like, all right, they will score
Yeah.
Antonio
Yeah.
first goal. Let we go. But I wasn't going to say Bowen. I know Bowen wasn't going to take it. So I know
Unless he
Antonio-
draw the foul and he get the penalty. But
Nah,
other
he
than
didn't
that,
draw no foul.
It wasn't.
I think it was
He didn't
Antonio
draw no
drew the
foul. He just fouled up the kick. But moving on, Henderson,
Yeah.
big up Hendo, and Hendo got a yellow card.
Oh,
So
Hendo played
could have
real
been
good, eh?
15 points.
Hendo saved like 3 in like a matter of seconds.
What was him, man?
Yeah.
Bad. Let me see what Fabianski did. 5 saves of Fabianski. So he
And
still
Henderson
put up
was
a
playing like that
few
in the last game too. Yeah. It's just they end up
True.
sneaking
It's
in a
just that
goal.
they end
But
up scoring, you
Yeah.
know. Big up Nico Williams, bonus points.
4.0,
Big up Worrell, big up
Lundstrom.
Truffaut.
hey, Nico Williams, he on
right?
set pieces and thing too. So
Big up
Yeah,
Lingardio. Assist points. I have him in one of my teams, so I'm feeling that he won't he on my bench, but that's all right. I believe in him. I'm glad that
He
doing
played.
that
He had a
too.
real good work rate. He played
Yeah.
good. He
But it was a
Right,
fluke
so-
goal, eh?
check the
It
forward
was a
now.
full
Eh?
goal.
It was a
Check the
fluke goal.
forwards now. Lingard, Awoni, Johnson, and Dennis come onto the mix now.
Yeah.
Right?
And if
Yeah.
they really get more pay, Lord Father.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They have a
play,
they have a real good forward.
And they might
attack.
buy this midfielder that one Liverpool to pop on Awa from Leon.
Oh,
He
wow.
calling some shots there.
Bruh. But
Man,
where they
the
get on? No,
team-
that I saw the investor. That guy looked sus, but he's spending the money, guys. Spending his
Nah,
money. The man's spending his money. He look real sus.
see that's Turkish man or something like that. Yeah.
Nah, he look a little nefarious, but he's spending his money. Though. The man's spending his money. No, he look like a villain from Archer, dog, like for real. But he's spending his money. He doing this thing. I saw him celebrate the win, but I really feel glad for him. I can imagine as an investor going to a team like Nottingham now get promoted and you're nervous and stuff and I really glad for them, boy. And the coach, big up the coach all the time. He manages game well. The defenders were amazing. I need to big up Neko Williams for sure. He put his body on the line. Mangala was good too. And this guy, I can't pronounce his name, but Niakate, my goodness, boy.
Yeah.
When he was really, really solid. So I have to say everybody looking good. So Nottingham looking all right. Right? Nottingham. No, this game, London Derby, I was
Yeah.
predicting 8-0 for Spurs, but as
Yeah.
usual, teams like we saw Chelsea do this in the season where Leicester won, where Chelsea was trash whole season and then just turn up against Spurs so Spurs couldn't win the Premier League. And this always happened where teams looking sus because they were sus against Everton, but they always just build up and turn up against these teams. We even saw we saw a nice fight on the touchlines three times or twice with Conte and Tuchel, right?
Yeah.
It was a beautiful London derby. It's not the best one ever, but it was a beautiful one.
It was good.
It
It was
was
good.
what
And
you
I'm only
want.
saying that
You
because we
like
were
that.
way behind. We wasn't supposed to
Yeah,
win this
yeah.
at all.
I was shocked. I was shocked
I
that
was shocked.
Chelsea
Yeah.
came out so
It
good
had
and
some
really
questionable
put
calls. There's some questionable
Yeah, it
calls.
did have
Yeah,
a lot of
bro.
questions. A lot of
Bro, I
questions.
saw some
Questionable
tackles
calls.
that
On both
bro,
sides. On both sides. It was
bro.
bad. It
Bentancur
didn't only
should
go
have
to against that.
Bentancur, I shocked boy. But
Romero should
whatever.
have been sent off for that hair pull.
And
Yeah,
I know
I
he's a
thought so too.
I know,
Yeah.
I know he's a
man.
hairdresser. And he
But
paid
that
dollar and
referee, well, he learned from Peter Crouch. What I gotta tell you.
Cucurella also stamped up on thing too a
Yeah.
few times.
Yeah.
One time. They had something.
It
And
was-
keep in mind that referee is coach international games, eh?
Yeah.
Keep in mind.
No, but they
he's-
came out and say how hair pulling is not a foul after. They said that on Sky Sports or something like that. Yeah.
No,
I know telling that that's
Yeah.
sus, real
That
sus,
was
real
bad.
well.
Yeah. I didn't expect this.
Yeah, but
honestly.
that's real. That's disgusting behavior. But big up Mendy, 3 saves. All right,
You know,
Mendy.
and you know he get player of the match.
Yeah, he did.
Romero.
Lol.
I've
Big
told
up
that.
James. I have James, so James scored.
Yeah, I
Same.
know.
But he got a yellow card as usual. As
He
freaking
always-
usually
he's a-
get
he's a yellow
always
card
boy.
merchant, you know. He
Oh
always,
frig
always.
man. Right, big up Koulibaly with his first goal. It was a
Awesome goal.
screenshot.
Yeah.
Good
awesome.
goal.
Yeah, boy.
Mhm.
Woo! When I saw he scored, I couldn't watch the game. I watched it after. I thought it was like a header or something. But damn,
Nah,
nice
that
little
was-
volley, boy. Beat
So from the
big up.
Terry what number. Remember we call up
Mhm.
Terry and get his
Yes, he did call
yeah.
up Terry and asked for Terry's number.
Yeah.
Big up the
and then he did the
Cucurellas
same
all the
thing.
time with an assist, so solid there from him.
You all
And
tempted by
Sterling?
Cucurella?
No.
Yeah.
Big up. Joking, yes. Because I told people that I said Chilwell had to eat real bench now, you know. Chilwell
Yeah.
might play more Champions League now. Chilwell had to be that fella.
But Cucurella
his
played real good
fitness-
too, eh?
His fitness
Cucurella run.
low, so they're going to be rotating throughout the season, I feel like.
Yeah. Yeah, well, but my Champions League is right just now too, so I'm
Yeah.
watching to see what they do. I'm watching to see what that is key right now, people.
Yeah.
Champions League. That's literally what next 2 weeks or next week or something. Real
Next
soon.
2 weeks. Next
Yeah,
2 to 3 weeks.
very soon. So, and of course, we will organize our fantasy league. We're covering the Champions League this season as well as always. On the Spurs, so big up Sterling. I got big up Sterling on time assist. So we got a return there finally. So big up Sterling. Davies last season was solid with one random returns. So he got 4 points there. Big up
Yeah,
Perisic.
he had the assist.
His first
Højbjerg.
game, 4 points. So big up there.
Perisic
Højbjerg.
off the bench.
Højbjerg
To give
yeah.
a second assist.
Yeah.
This is the second
Højbjerg
time he
was
did that.
another sus one. Not sus in a bad way. Sus in a good way last season because he was taking up my son goals and my Kane goals and my Kulusevski assistant thing. So he come and did the same thing again with a nice goal. Højbjerg always pops up. He's a Kane.
Yeah,
He's a Kante. He's
Kante,
poppy. He's
yeah.
not a big
popping, yeah.
asset, but he pops
Yeah.
in with the random here and there and get upset. You know? Kane breaking the September curse. So he scored before September. Right? In a game week that Salah doesn't score, he returns. So big up Kane all the time. How Richarlison look though? So York, I only saw highlights.
I don't
didn't
watch that part.
He was very energetic, but he was a little like by himself.
Okay.
I don't know. He was just running on the players, running, putting pressure on them.
Right.
But no link play, nothing towards him. Even in the celebrations, he ran off to the crowd, celebrating with the crowd, and everybody else celebrating on the other side.
Yeah, he
So
tried
he
to
looked-
hype up the crowd. Yeah.
Yeah, he
I
looked
saw
a little
that.
disjointed from the team, but
Right.
I mean, I'm glad to see the energy at least with
Yeah.
him. So,
Well, they're playing Wolves next.
what about Son? What do you think about Son now?
Well, I will always keep Son. I will.
I know you'll
Yeah,
keep him,
I
but
always
I love
back
Son.
him.
the last
Son
two
not moving from my
games,
team.
he
Yeah.
wasn't very.
Well, he got
Okay.
an assist, so when the first game and nothing here, that's all right.
He's been
Okay,
expensive
yeah,
for
I
not
guess.
returning, so you have to be careful of
Yeah,
him not
yeah,
returning
he-
often.
You still have to wait
Yes.
that out too, yeah.
I'll wait it out. They're
Yeah.
playing Wolves next, man. Like we see what they could do. Why not jump in it, man? I
Captain
believe in
Son and
Son.
Captain Kane next year.
And then they play Nottingham Forest away.
No,
so-
they have nice fixtures here, so I
Yeah.
won't sell them. But
And
the same
Kulusevski
time-
played the full 90, yeah? So
that's the next thing.
something to note.
You have Kulusevski, who's a whole 4
Yeah.
million cheaper.
Yeah,
So
and he playing full 90s. So because I
Well,
thought with
3.9.
Richarlison, they might have managed him. So let's
Yeah.
see. Not bad. So big up Spurs, big up Chelsea. Yeah, for a good game. And of course, last but certainly not least, a team that's battling relegation right now.
Ha.
I ain't calling which one because both of them there, but I ain't saying who. But Anderson, 2 points, no saves. Whiter, 3 saves, 2 points. Trent got a bonus point, so thanks Trent, pick up Trent. Luis Diaz with a beautiful
I'm
solo
still looking.
effort.
I'm messaging
Listen,
now, but
he had to do it himself, boy, because nobody else wanted to do it, and he did it, took it upon himself, and he scored a brilliant goal. Darwin with a red card and a big miss. He could have given Trent points. He greedy,
It was
selfish.
not missed because the defender took it off his foot.
the one that hit the post in the first half.
No,
it was
it's only
missing.
one wide, and he fling it up in the air. Kind of, no, I don't want to hear that. He's a striker. I don't want to hear that. Milner with a rare assist. He's coming sometimes with these things, Milner. You'll have no midfielder. Let me be real.
Let me read.
Let me be real. And this is y'all looking at no. Let me be real careful. It's not that bad, but you're reminding me of the when club first came in. The only difference is you have a good goalkeeper this time. You have good defenders this time, and that's it. But because back then when club came in, you always just outscoring teams. You was conceding, outscoring, and I feel that's what you had to do this season. Try and score more than the others.
I don't think so. I think
because you all had no midfield when he came in, and like this, only continue left.
I think what we're looking right now is the season when we had the injuries to Van Dijk and
And I was going to say Van Dijk not looking that great this season though, so far. These 2 games.
He's not looking bad, but he's not looking great.
No, he gave away a penalty last game week, and then this game week he had a nice clear shot.
The penalty
and he slipped up in the goal.
Was not a clear-cut penalty.
Yeah, I agree with Shamir. That penalty was, I agree.
To me personally, Mitrovic by that penalty.
It
was smart.
He did what he had to do, but I do agree that was not a penalty for me. I fully agree.
It was a touch and go penalty for me to be honest, right?
Yeah.
I'm not upset he get the penalty. It's just Van Dijk should not push his foot or whatever, but at the same time, it was a knock on knees, couldn't really avoid it. It's not really a clear-cut penalty for me, right?
Because I was trying to find nothing changed in Liverpool defense, and they conceded.
Honestly, it's the chemistry of the team right now. All the injuries have the team chemistry whack.
And right? One man going Bayern Munich now.
Right, and I know he used to drop back for the defense too.
It's not the small one man leaving. It's more injuries in the team. When you can't start Thiago consistently. You can't start Fabinho.
But they never used to start him consistently.
Yeah, that is it. I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to say that.
Towards the end of the last season, right?
Yeah.
Thiago started majority of the games. And as we see Liverpool galloped off a good finish, right? Towards a tight finish towards the end of City, right? So it's similar with this. If Thiago not starting, right, the general team win. And then the replacements is who? Elliott didn't have a bad game. But
Milner, he played decent,
Milner is not ideal at this point in time to have the team pressing a Palace team. Milner is to contain, right? If Thiago was there, would have been moving the ball swifter through the center of the park and try to split the Palace centre backs so Darwin could get a space to move in and Salah would have been more involved. Salah was not involved in this game, and worse yet, when Darwin leave, Salah was just not there, right? The ball wasn't reaching him, essentially, not enough in those areas he wanted to be in, right? So that's something Klopp had to work on in terms of who we have personnel wise to get Salah more involved in the game in the areas he wanted to be on. He won that channel, that right hand channel. Right now is either he too inside or he too far out, right? And Darwin incident, Darwin just messed up the whole dance right. He's supposed to stay fit and score against Man U next week.
Correct.
Right? He would have scored against Man U next week, and he'd just be the whole just set off. Come on, run the whole dance now, and now Liverpool have to go and find some goals from Salah, obviously, and Firmino come and pop in, and Diaz will come and score. But it's just looking as though he make it harder for us to kind of come out of the little rut we in now, boy.
Big up Dr. Buffon only time. Some
Yeah,
recent comments there.
where he played real
yeah.
good too. Yeah.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
know
well,
he
see,
does big up
that's
Gui all the time.
Yeah.
that's what
agree.
going on there. See, Mitchell and him mark out Salah out of the game in a sense. They because if Darwin not there to pull them into the center, to pull Guy to the center, right? And Mitchell was not having a good game in the first 20 minutes, right? Salah had him up and down, But from the time Darwin get a red card, right? Salah isolated. He had to try to keep on making those runs. He wasn't getting able to make the runs in and behind. So it just get harder for Liverpool basically. So as the game went on.
I wouldn't kick you when you're down. I have some harsh things to
Yeah.
say, but I'll leave you. I'll allow you.
No, you could say
Next
you had to
game,
say,
don't worry. Let me see what you'll do against us struggling man. And then because that's your relegation derby there, and we'll see how it goes from there.
Yeah.
Big up Ezzy. All right,
And
Yeah.
and who was the player I was talking about last week, Jared?
Yeah, big up Ezzy. We watching
No,
Ezzy?
the next one, the one who scored.
Oh, that guy. Yeah,
That guy,
Zaha, right? Big up the Zaz. Now again, he's an inconsistent guy, but
I know,
it was a
but
good one. It was a good
And he
one.
played good again. He played real good again.
He's
It's just,
playing. I must say, he playing good since the Arsenal game. Played good
mhm.
and looked good today, and he's got the return. So that's really, really good. But
Yeah.
they had to work on getting the strikers scoring, man. They can't have all them solid strikers and they're not scoring. They had to work on that. But but yeah,
I
solid
think
from
they rotated the
Palace.
strikers too much, so none of them getting a proper.
And it seems like
Like, yeah,
Liverpool is the best team to play against right now. So, solid
Wow.
there for Salah, for Crystal Palace. But before,
Wow.
big up Bradley! Yeah, well, yes, you in the relegation derby, but I know he's a big man. He take it on the chin. Next week will be a very interesting game.
So next week Monday, that's the
let's,
last game. Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
wanted to talk about some key players that we always chase. So Kane would have scored 8 points this game week.
I'd a
Does
drop
that
off there,
mean we
fellas.
jump on
So,
Kane? Sorry, I rushed this. Does that mean we jump on Kane?
I still
rush
love
there,
Kane.
I
So.
was gonna say one thing for our drop off. Do not sell your Liverpool assets now because it's way too early and Liverpool always scores points for FPL.
Even what about defensive assets?
Don't rush and sell defensive assets either. I'll be
Okay,
honest
cool.
with you. Don't rush
Yeah.
on. If you have a double Liverpool, if you have 2 free transfers, you can decide if you want to bring double Liverpool defense into Luis Diaz from Robert to Luis Diaz, right? Make that
Right.
switch, or make Robert to one of your other 8.2 midfielders. You make that switch.
But that's
Get
why
me
I'm
a
thinking
nice
of
4.5
to get rid
defender,
of Robo to bring in
right?
Jesus.
or even
Nico
sell. Well, right,
Mhm.
that's a good option as well. So don't sell the Liverpool assets yet. They're gonna be against a Man team that's struggling. Liverpool want to win that game, obviously, right? Both teams want to win the game. It's gonna be a good game. Gonna be scoring goals. Don't sell them because it's a long season. Liverpool all in is just one good game and the mojo back
Yeah, we're back there.
and the team performing again. So, with that being said, I out Liverpool
Give me-
always.
Give me a solid 3 minutes quick now. Let me switch this quick. Let me do this
Yeah,
part
talk to me.
real quick. Let me do this quick then. Right. So I was going to run through everybody's teams really quickly.
Okay,
So we have Bradley's team here. So Bradley with a solid 55. So we had Edison, Cancelo, Henry, right? Then
Mhm,
I
good
did
shout,
talk about
good
the
shout.
Ricos, right? Trent and Lamptey, so not too bad. Got Saka, captain's son, went for the Bruno, you have no Salah. Make notes,
Mhm.
right? And then of course we had Mitrovic and Jesus. So Mitrovic there with the man, but not a bad team based on the fixtures that played. And you probably was hoping Sancho could have do something against Brentford.
Yeah,
That's
the
not bad.
Sancho's a kind of iffy choice.
Yeah, but it's not,
Yeah,
not
come on,
terrible
man.
shout. Not terrible shout.
Yeah, not
Pick
bad,
up
not bad.
Edison. Because I think if you're not going double in the City defense, Edison's a good shout. But if you
Yeah.
have no defense, so it come like having Edison. So like it's like what you was explaining, having Haaland to cover that lack of
Yeah.
City midfield.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Totally
But
agree.
I guess it's just the captain shout that hurt him. Same thing with me. Next up we have Kevin's team here. So Kevin would have had 66 points. So big up Kevin. Nice consistency. Sanchez in the back, right? He has been solid. He was good last week, good this week.
Mhm.
Trent Captain Cancelo. Boy, wow.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
captain, that
good
captain
that
saved me.
good captain.
Balls,
That
bro.
good captain.
Yeah.
That pull you there.
That save, man. That real save.
That real save it. Walker with a solid
Especially that
save.
assist give me
Yeah.
the bonus points too.
Bro.
Yeah.
And it was a real kind of fluxy defense.
Yeah.
But I take it too. I have him, so big up.
Yeah.
Your boy Martinelli again with some consistent returns, so big up Martinelli. and your punt on Embuemo paid off, and Kane scoring
Yeah.
for you. So not
Is
too
that
bad, not
Grealish
too
and
bad.
Mount are not liking too much?
Boys,
Yeah.
drop Grealish, downgrade him to 4.5 or 5.2.
Let's say get this.
Upgrade
Let's say
Archer
you
to
bring
where
the silver on
Jesus
this team too.
Right now, I could drop
Yeah.
Mount. I could drop Mount. Sorry, Archer could go up to what's his name? Jesus. I could drop Mount to 4.5 or 5.
Yeah.
Grealish.
But
If I drop Grealish,
that-
a shy 5.5. So that's the
that
only thing.
Grealish showed, boy, he struggling
Yeah.
bad, but he down bad.
Yeah.
Down
And I
bad.
don't want to take a
Confidence in it.
minus. I really don't want to take a
Next
minus.
up,
So.
we have Sham here. So Sham with
Yeah.
a solid 75, right? Big up.
Yeah.
So of course you had Raya, big up the Rayas all the time. You had Cancelo. So your defense was okay minus Trent, but 3 points from
Yeah.
Trent not bad. So Cancelo, considering he conceded a goal, not too bad. So 3 points from Trent, Cancelo, and James. So James scoring fair there. Of course, Salah, your vice captain Salah and your captain Haaland. So smart switch there. You follow the curse. Was that curse or curse influenced, or it was like, nah, I'm gonna try something else?
I just wanted to try the Haaland shot because I felt as though he could have gotten a couple of goals against Bournemouth, and he could have gotten it if he could get the assist from Fulham. And I just felt as though, with all the injuries leading up to the game, I felt as though the chemistry might not have been as good as I wanted it for Liverpool.
Right.
I thought we would have won the game, and Salah would have scored. But I thought
Right.
Haaland would have returned more in this game versus Salah in this game. That's what
And
I
of course, you had Martinelli. You getting rid of Bailey? What's your plans for Bailey?
Yeah. Bailey and Neto looking like two people that get axed pretty soon.
Right.
I know yet how I'm moving. I'm going to go 3 up top or want to go something, or I might make up the fun somewhere, but the two of them get axed pretty soon.
No, we have Aaron here
96.
with 96 points. Blood clot.
I think it was in our league, the fantasy league. I had to go against him.
Yeah.
There's
And I see
96
like
to
he
my
took
6.
some minus
Yeah.
4 points here, so he took some minuses. He had Pope 10 points from Pope. Trippier. His defense was solid except for Dallo.
Yeah, boy.
He had Trippier, James, and Cancelo. He had Martinelli, Saka, Salah, De Bruyne as
Captain De Bruyne, yeah.
Right, 28 points. Solid there. He had Wilson and Jesus. I know you have no bench, so big up there. Wow.
So what he doing is he basically saying he betting on City midfield versus Haaland because he don't have Haaland. He betting on De Bruyne to pull the points consistently versus Haaland pulling points. But I think Aaron is in the top 5 or 10 in Trinidad right now. He didn't bet.
Oh, wow.
Wow, great.
Yeah, he blazing forward. Yeah.
Again, because last season he was solid, and again he come up
last
with a good
season top
start.
50K.
He started well, you know. But you know me, I'm
Yeah.
a slow starter, so I really rush. But he started well. Bring on my team. But he coming up good. He coming up. I must say, he coming up. The players that he's relying on and trusting on, I think that's what helping him a lot.
Yeah.
I really impressed. Bringing up my team now. A very slow start for me, so 58 points. I had a Raya.
They're not up yet.
Yeah, not up yet. Hold on.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah, sorry about that. So 58 points. I had a Raya, James, Cash, Neko, subbed on for me. I didn't have him at the start. I had Matip. So he subbed on. Captain Bowen, because I thought Bowen would do something. No, but it didn't hurt me. Right, because I would have had no captain options because I might have captain Son instead or left it on Salah. I doubt I would have captain Jesus. Right? So, yeah, meh.
There are some flags there, though.
Right? He only on the bench. You know, solid 8 points there, so I might have scraped a 66.
I'd never understood why you picked that Pickford pick, you know. I don't know why you picked
Nah,
that.
Pickford solid for saves. You will see just now.
Yeah,
their fixtures turning real nice just now, you know. Once they back up, as Kevin said earlier.
Pickford versus Sanchez, who are you going with? Sanchez.
Nah, if I haven't Sanchez and Raya, it don't make sense. Rather have Raya and somebody.
No, I remember I
go forward.
about the rotating keepers, but
I wouldn't
I digress.
I wouldn't rotate Raya. I wouldn't rotate. It's like last season when I had Sai, I wasn't rotating Sai.
So then if you're not rotating Raya, why you Pickford?
Because
Exactly.
as I say, in case God forbid something mad happen.
Okay.
Something mad. And Pickford could put on some saves. So
yeah, but just bust a transfer in that case if something might happen.
Yeah, for an next 4.5.
I don't transfer goalkeepers. I rather have that blank.
No, I agree. But what I'm trying to say is, when you wildcard, I hope you wildcard out somebody here because I don't want you to be wasting money. That's 5.5 million or $1 million.
Yeah.
in your team value that we're using it. That goes to somebody
That's
else.
all right. Don't worry now. Don't worry.
Alright.
I have
So I'll leave
something
you,
with
I'll leave you.
Pickford that I seeing it coming just now. Don't panic. Because remember their defense really improved. So let's see how they
You light your candles now. You light your
go
candles.
with that.
Alright.
Right. So the fantasy pavilion, Abba's on top, Frank third, second, sorry. We have Edmund with his third, and Midas was high up and he dropped there. So we have some solid and of course Ian up there.
Yeah.
Solid 6 points.
Like my brother doing good. Papa, you check him out. Kareem,
right? Vibes, big
Yeah,
up Kareem, big up
okay.
Kareem, right. Hey, brother joining nice. Big up this
Hey.
name here. Big up
Yeah,
this here. One time, solid 6
She doing
points.
good.
I had asked Jared about that after the first week.
Yeah.
She
Let
didn't
me see,
get
let me
me the first
go,
week.
let me-
Yeah.
She doing good.
68 points.
Yeah,
What?
she good. She like
Big up
She has
Chelsea.
some good picks.
What?
Yeah.
Captain Alan is
Yeah.
up top 14.
Yeah.
What?
some
Wait.
picks, yeah.
Now before I big up, how much of this was you, Shimi?
Nah, I just tell her who looking good, and she would decide if she like the player or
But
not.
now, boy, big
And
up,
she
big
would
up,
make.
big
She
up.
have the final say, boy. She picks her
Right.
team. She has the final say. She does her thing, and so because that's why you see Ward. She's like she wanted save points from Ward, but he didn't pull it through against Arsenal.
Right.
Okay,
Yeah.
good.
No, Ward against Arsenal was not a bad shot because you could definitely would have gotten. You'd be busy.
Yeah.
You'd have been the busy
Yeah,
the
she
goalkeeper.
expected him to keep some, so at least some other more saves than now he had now.
Right.
It didn't work out for this rounds, but she vexed me because I had mentioned the Bailey thing, and when she picked the team, and he not performing, so she kind of coasting him for that.
Yeah, I would have questioned it
Right.
too. Tell him about
She
Bailey.
kind of coasting.
Chelsea, if you're watching this, message me instead. Don't take on. Nah, but big up Chelsea. Chelsea up there, boy. She ain't
she
lose
did well,
yet.
she did well.
Solid, boy. Right?
Yeah,
And then
she did
we could
well.
bring up this really quickly. So this is our the Island Bear League. How much participants we have in this?
We have, I
Mhm.
think it's over 100.
Woo!
Let me confirm. I'll tell you. Hold on. I'll tell you.
Solid.
Right.
Right?
Hold
So
on. Give me 1 minute.
Abba again on top, right, with 166 points. Right behind him is Brian with 162 points, and then we have Rasha, then we have Calvin. So not too bad at all. Some solid stats. Everybody looking good, man.
Yeah,
Not too bad at all.
102. 102
Wow,
people.
brilliant.
Yeah.
Brilliant. So we love it. We'll post this up on Instagram and big up everybody, right? Yes, Samir, so if you wanna follow up there,
Yeah, gonna drop up there. It
Thanks
was
for holding
nice,
on there.
fellas.
Just a little extra, yeah, bro.
It
Right?
was nice.
Alright,
Excited
Shamir.
to see what we do next week
Yeah, man.
for this
for
new
sure.
round. These other games here. We'll talk
Yeah.
later.
Right?
Everyone.
Yeah, man. Later. So I just wanted to talk about these guys really quickly. So Kane, someone that some people might be chasing, not chasing. 8 points. Salah, 2 points. So the curse continued.
Yeah, that was second
Right.
game week curse, yeah.
19 points from Jesus. So solid again. I know a certain person on this panel don't have him. Are you
Yeah.
reeling that Kevin? Are you? Because I mean, if you had Jesus, bro,
Yeah, if I had Jesus, this
you'd
is
have
the thing.
mashed
I would
up
have
the
I would have made
yesterday,
the 80 that I
patched up.
wanted. Yeah. So
Bro, right? But if and buts, I mean, you had a good team still, so it's just you have to figure. Are you thinking of bringing him in or not yet? Or do you
yes,
have
I
to
really
mash
want
up
to
the
get
team?
him in.
You have to mash up the team real bad.
Not too bad. I could, if I want to, I might be able to take a -4, which I don't know if I want to do.
Right.
I have two options to him. I could bring down, what's his name? Mount, right? I could bring Mount to a 5, a 4.5 or a 5, and then upgrade my 4.5 striker to Jesus. Or I could drop Robertson all the way down to Patterson, which is 4,
Yeah.
right? And bring Jesus straight up. And thing. So those are my two big hits. I kind of want to keep Mount, even though he's not performing, just because of the fixtures,
Right.
right? But I have Grealish, which I'm not too happy about. So that's the next route I'm looking at. Downgrade was his name. Robertson.
Right.
I'll get some extra funds there. Move around was Grealish maybe to Rodrigo for the not this game week, but the next game week, and then I'll have the money for him as well.
It might be good to bring in Rodrigo early. You never know.
Yeah, that's what I think about. I don't mind bringing him in and even put him on the bench for now.
If you have him on the bench, put him as the
Yeah.
first starter. Yeah.
But then I'll take a -4 for somebody to go on my bench.
But you on the
That's kind of
bench, yeah.
hard.
Haaland 5 points. Someone that people have been chasing.
I still
On the fence.
against
On the
him though.
fence.
No, I
Yeah,
still
me
against
too.
him. I
Me
have
too.
Kane and I'm happy with Kane. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Yeah.
And I might with my team now, I have Wilson and Jesus, so I think of just keeping that for now. And maybe and I have Cancelo. Cancelo did well, and Cancelo might maybe that
Yeah,
might build his
Cancelo.
confidence. So I will
And
keep
I had
it.
the Walker pick from the beginning, and I had Cola one
Yeah,
from the beginning,
yeah,
so I happy with
yeah.
that too.
But I do understand what Shimmy was saying, but he's just too expensive to go on right now. I
Yeah.
really can't do it. I could
Because look
go,
at me, because I have Grealish, which is
yeah.
a good 3 point something
Yeah,
less than
yeah,
him,
good
right?
shout, good shout. And they will rotate him back and forth, like
Yeah,
he got dropped, yeah, so he might
yeah.
play next
So
game, so you never know. But he needs to start getting some returns. He needs to get some returns. My
15
boy
points.
Boy. Woo! Now again, now I was staying away from Wolves this season. Normally, you know I love Wolves defense. Cody but there's no Cody anymore. But again was his last
Mm-hmm,
season he did the
mm-hmm.
same thing, 40 points against Southampton. He got an assist. And he come in now and got 15 points again. So big up Star. Big up Star. Look Javid asking you yeah. Yeah,
Yeah, I'm not
I
sure.
will
I
I would
kind
do
of
it
want to get
too.
rid of him, but
Yeah.
just because of the fixtures, I have nowhere really to go. I have some thinking to do tonight. So
Yeah. Rodrigo again, someone that we could
Rodrigo,
consider.
I
We just
really
spoke
like him,
about him,
Rodrigo.
15 points. He got returns for this game and this game. So again, someone to consider. You
Yeah,
never
I just
know.
hoping
Yeah.
if he goes up against Chelsea and he doesn't score, it doesn't kill
Yeah, but Chelsea,
the
yeah,
form
but
that he in.
Chelsea
Yeah,
look like they could concede. So
they
let's
could, yeah, they could concede. Yeah, so
big up me again. Solid. Brentford
I
looking
like.
really good.
Other than me, I still like what's the
Jansen,
one
of course.
Johnson. I
Yeah, yeah,
always
yeah.
like
That's my
Johnson.
boy. That's my
So
boy. All the time.
yeah,
Right? So I just want to highlight a few key players. Now before we go, I just want to remind some people again. Now you have your two free transfers if you were patient. If I know a
yeah.
lot of people don't, but if you were patient, you would have your two free transfers. Nothing wrong, dabbling. I am tempted to use all two, maybe even -4, because I
Yeah,
already
same
start
thing here.
bad. So
Yeah.
might as well use two and -4, go for three players, change up the team a little bit, change my spine. Um, I am going to key talking points before we go. Salah, I'll keep Salah. I will keep Son. I may ship out. I could bring it to the screen quickly. I may let me find my team. That's definitely not my team. Right.
Yeah.
So let me go to pick team.
Cash looking like somebody had to ship out.
So
Ooh,
as you
matchup
can see, I have some issues there, but I will not. I may have to now after monitor cash, see how bad cash is. But if anything, maybe just get rid of Matip one time. Whoever the most expensive of the two, get rid of them and get some money for them. Because I might be forced to have to do that
But you have a
after
plain bench,
monitor.
so you're not really in that much trouble, huh, as you think.
Yeah, but Totti don't play, so that is the
Okay, yeah.
problem.
But Wilson and Cash,
Yeah. So I mean, I could always keep Wilson and Wilson sub on for him or something, but the wouldn't work after play. You see, Wilson wouldn't come on for him, so I have to because Ewoni was my first sub. So, but they brought on Neko instead because Neko's the defender. So you had to look at it like that. If I was playing four in the back, then I think Ewoni would have come on. But anyway, I am gonna have faith in Bowen one more game week. I won't captain him obviously. I might captain Son against Wolves. I won't
yeah, I
captain
actually thinking
Salah.
about
I will
captain
leave
and start
Salah, yeah.
Kane
Or
against Wolves
even
too.
maybe Jesus against Bournemouth. That is very tempting. But Bournemouth are decent teams defensively, so we may have to fight for the goals. But now that we have a target man and Martinelli looking all right and stuff and pulling the defenders, you never know. Saka was very sus on the weekend, didn't look too hot. So, but we'll get there. I may keep Bruno too. You never know how open Newcastle could do something against City.
Hmm.
Keeping James for sure against Leeds. That should be a nice end-to-end game. And Leeds going fit, and they're playing home too.
If I
Woo!
had to
So
bring
all
in a
that
Chelsea
continue.
man, Javid might be able to help out. James or Cucurella. If I had to bring in a Chelsea defender.
Cucurella, boy. Ooh, ooh.
There's
Yeah, I
a
mean,
lot cheaper too,
Cucurella
eh?
looked good, and against a lead side, you
Yeah.
never know, you never know. But that's just some points I just wanted to, some talking points I want to leave everybody with. But I have some things I have to fix in my team because of injuries, not because the guys are crap. I will keep it Woonie. I may even play a 3-4-3 maybe. And if I'm just released, so I might just put
I seen
Wilson
a
and play
lack of
3-4-3.
Brentford in there, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. The lack of Brentford hurt in sus too. Exactly.
Yeah,
So I could
yeah,
always switch Matip to a me or a Henry or something.
yeah.
Right? I could always swap Andreas to the Silver or swap or even play swap Cash and bring in somebody else solid. me, or bring in a City defender because I have no City defenders on this particular one. But yeah, it's a solid team, and you'll see. My other teams did well though. My B teams and my C teams scored like 70 points. What kind of madness, right? So
Yeah, my
they're
B
doing
team,
well.
I think, got 670 something. I can't
Yeah,
remember.
yeah. My other team's doing really, really well. So, but we'll see how it goes. We can sign up there, guys. Javi say James. Javi say James.
James, yeah.
Yeah. When is
Because I
the
know,
next game week? Let me see that quickly. So the next game week 3 starts Saturday. So most likely we'll do an extra Thursday. Please go to our preview and talk about that. Oh, I'm in actually second in a league here. Oh, this is a league with some Australians that I'm playing with here. Wow, I actually beat somebody. Well, look at that with my 58 points. This is a league with some Australians that I'm playing with here. All right, so it's only Australians and the only training in the team, in the group. So not too bad there. That's the DJ friend now, my guy.
yeah, with the big
So
tattoo, yeah.
Big up Javi. Hey, thanks Javi for what's coming through.
Yeah,
Big up
thanks,
Bradley, big up Paul, Dr. Wufong. Thanks for all the comments. This is what we like, Linesh. We're trying to get a nice, consistent community going in the comments. Thanks so much, guys. We are 1 away from 600, guys. Let's go. Tell your friends, spread it like wildfire. Don't forget to, we want to shout out our sponsors for this season, 24 Sports. If you any apparel, they're really good for local kits, and they ship them in from abroad. It's not to say it's somebody doing them and any sus things or like. It's no like. It's proper, solid stuff you get. And if you have your whole family and you want to kit them out, the toddlers can also get something. You're getting bibs, everything. So don't forget 24 Sports. Check them out on Instagram. Give them a follow. You have a very big promotion coming up with them at the end of the month. So stay tuned for that, where you can win some apparel from them. So big up every time. I want to thank Ivan and Shemi for coming through. Thank everyone for sending in their teams. Thanks, Bradley. And make we still jump in the comments. I really appreciate that, bro. So big up everyone. Happy picking. Please be patient. Don't be too hasty. Take your time. But you have two free transfers now and a -4 potentially you could play with. So take your time. Check out all the YouTube videos. Check us out. Check out all your whatever material and news and whatever. Check out the injury sites. Take your time. You have enough days to do some research and see what direction you want to head. So big up everyone again. Happy picking. We'll see you all in the next one, guys. Take care. And don't forget the relegation derby next week.